My name is Tonya. I am 24 years old and I work as a secretary in a small company. I live alone in a cozy apartment near the city. Every morning I wake up early, take a shower, make a cup of tea, and get ready for work. My office is about a 30-minute drive away, and I often listen to soft music along the way. It calms me before a long day. I start work at 8:30 a.m. My boss, Mr. Harris, is 45 years old, tall, and always impeccably dressed in a suit. He speaks softly but likes things done quickly. When I arrive, the first thing I do is make his coffee. Strong and without sugar, just the way he likes it. Then I open my computer, check emails, and answer phone calls. My desk is near the front door, so I am the first person everyone sees when they enter. Mondays are particularly busy, and Mr. Harris often asks me to handle multiple tasks at once. Writing letters, printing documents, or scheduling appointments. Sometimes he calls me into his office for personal tasks, and even when I'm tired, I always say yes. I want to do a good job and make him happy, but afterward, I often feel uneasy and confused. Mr. Harris can be kind. He occasionally gives me small gifts, a box of chocolates, a flower, or even a scarf for my birthday. "You look beautiful in this color," he said once. I thanked him, but I felt shy and unsure why he singled me out. No one else in the office received gifts. One day, my coworker Lily whispered, "Tonya, the boss is very nice to you." I laughed it off, saying he was kind to everyone, but deep down, I knew she was right. He often called me into his office alone, smiled more, and asked about my life. The attention made me feel special, important, something I had never felt before. I thought about him even when I got home and sometimes dreamed of him. It was thrilling, confusing, and slightly alarming. Life followed its usual rhythm. I worked hard all morning and often ate lunch alone at my desk. Occasionally, Mr. Harris would check if I had eaten or even bring me a sandwich, saying, "You work too hard, Tonya. You need to take care of yourself." His words warmed me, and for a moment, I thought he genuinely cared. One Monday, I arrived late due to traffic. Mr. Harris noticed immediately. "You're late, Tonya," he said, though after I explained, his frown softened into a smile. Then he handed me a small box. Inside was a silver bracelet. "You make my work easier," he said. I felt nervous, blushing, unsure how to respond. Lily noticed the gift and frowned. "Be careful," she warned, though I laughed it off. The next days were even more intense. Mr. Harris called me special and invited me to stay late to help with reports. He suggested I call him Mark when alone. I was flustered, unsure if this attention was professional or something more. I tried to avoid him, but struggled. Even casual compliments like, "You look nice today," made my hands tremble. By the end of the week, I felt both exhausted and uneasy. Lily noticed my change and confronted me gently. I confessed, "I think my boss likes me, but not in a normal way." She nodded seriously. "He should respect you. Kindness doesn't mean he can say those things. You are his employee, not a friend." Her words made sense. That night, I cried quietly, realizing I had been misled. I needed to feel safe, respected, and in control of my own life. The following week, I tried to stay distant. I focused on my work, answered calls from my desk, and limited interactions with him. Gradually, Mr. Harris respected the boundaries I set. The office felt calmer. Then a new assistant, Julia, joined the company. She was young, friendly, and eager to learn. Mr. Harris started giving her small gifts too. A notebook, a coffee mug, a perfume. Slowly, I realized I had never been special. His attention was a habit, a way to control young women in the office. For the first time, I felt both sad and free. Sitting on my bed that night, I said aloud, "He does not care about me." It hurt, but it was true. I no longer wanted his attention. I wanted respect. The next morning, I arrived at work, feeling determined. I handed him my resignation letter. "I found another job," I said softly. He was quiet at first, then nodded. "I see. I wish you good luck." During my last week, I helped Julia settle in and organize files. I didn't warn her about Mr. Harris. She would understand soon enough. On my final day, I shut down my computer, cleaned my desk, and walked out with my head held high. Outside, the warm sun and fresh air felt like freedom. At home, sipping tea by the window, I reflected on everything. I no longer felt anger, only wisdom. I whispered to myself, I deserve better. For the first time, I truly believed it.